why aren't you buying mystery pools from Pokémon 10 LV?
Well, I'd rather pay too much and get nothing like the idiot I am.
Yo, why ain't you buying mystery pools from Pokémon 10 LV?
I'd rather get scammed on Whatnot, dropping $300 for a mystery box and pulling a common graded Bulbasaur, fam.
Are you a ruttard blowing too much on Whatnot scams and overpriced streams? Then you need Pokémon 10 LV to come to your fucking senses.
I used to be dumb as shit, wasting money everywhere. Till I tried Pokémon 10 LV, now I am actually building a collection.
I used to have my head so far up the CardCon artist's ass, then I pulled out and got Pokémon 10 LV. Now I'm cured.
Warning. Pokémon 10 LV isn't for everyone. May cause mild discomfort. Practices frequent free speech. Says offensive shit.
So why aren't you buying mystery pools from Pokémon 10 LV?
Well, I'd rather pay too much and get nothing like the idiot I am.
Yo, why ain't you buying mystery pools from Pokémon 10 LV?
I'd rather get scammed on Whatnot, dropping $300 for a mystery box and pulling a common graded Bulbasaur, fam.
Are you a ruttard blowing too much on Whatnot scams and overpriced streams? Then you need Pokémon 10 LV to come to your fucking senses.
I used to be dumb as shit, wasting money everywhere. Till I tried Pokémon 10 LV, now I am actually building a collection.
I used to have my head so far up the CardCon artist's ass, then I pulled out and got Pokémon 10 LV. Now I'm cured.
Warning. Pokémon 10 LV isn't for everyone. May cause mild discomfort. Practices frequent free speech. Says offensive shit.
So why aren't you buying mystery pools from Pokémon 10 LV?
Well, I'd rather pay too much and get nothing like the idiot I am.
Yo, why ain't you buying mystery pools from Pokémon 10 LV?
I'd rather get scammed on Whatnot, dropping $300 for a mystery box and pulling a common graded Bulbasaur, fam.
Are you a ruttard blowing too much on Whatnot scams and overpriced streams? Then you need Pokémon 10 LV to come to your fucking senses.
I used to be dumb as shit, wasting money everywhere. Till I tried Pokémon 10 LV, now I am actually building a collection.
I used to have my head so far up the CardCon artist's ass, then I pulled out and got Pokémon 10 LV. Now I'm cured.
Warning. Pokémon 10 LV isn't for everyone. May cause mild discomfort. Practices frequent free speech. Says offensive shit.
So why aren't you buying mystery pools from Pokémon 10 LV?
Well, I'd rather pay too much and get nothing like the idiot I am.
Yo, why ain't you buying mystery pools from Pokémon 10 LV?
I'd rather get scammed on Whatnot, dropping $300 for a mystery box and pulling a common graded Bulbasaur, fam.
Are you a ruttard blowing too much on Whatnot scams and overpriced streams? Then you need Pokémon 10 LV to come to your fucking senses.
I used to be dumb as shit, wasting money everywhere. Till I tried Pokémon 10 LV, now I am actually building a collection.
I used to have my head so far up the CardCon artist's ass, then I pulled out and got Pokémon 10 LV. Now I'm cured.
Warning. Pokémon 10 LV isn't for everyone. May cause mild discomfort. Practices frequent free speech. Says offensive shit.
So why aren't you buying mystery pools from Pokémon 10 LV?
Well, I'd rather pay too much and get nothing like the idiot I am.
Yo, why ain't you buying mystery pools from Pokémon 10 LV?
I'd rather get scammed on Whatnot, dropping $300 for a mystery box and pulling a common graded Bulbasaur, fam.
Are you a ruttard blowing too much on Whatnot scams and overpriced streams? Then you need Pokémon 10 LV to come to your fucking senses.
I used to be dumb as shit, wasting money everywhere. Till I tried Pokémon 10 LV, now I am actually building a collection.
I used to have my head so far up the CardCon artist's ass, then I pulled out and got Pokémon 10 LV. Now I'm cured.
Warning. Pokémon 10 LV isn't for everyone. May cause mild discomfort. Practices frequent free speech. Says offensive shit.
So why aren't you buying mystery pools from Pokémon 10 LV?
Well, I'd rather pay too much and get nothing like the idiot I am.
Yo, why ain't you buying mystery pools from Pokémon 10 LV?
I'd rather get scammed on Whatnot, dropping $300 for a mystery box and pulling a common graded Bulbasaur, fam.
Are you a ruttard blowing too much on Whatnot scams and overpriced streams? Then you need Pokémon 10 LV to come to your fucking senses.
I used to be dumb as shit, wasting money everywhere. Till I tried Pokémon 10 LV, now I am actually building a collection.
I used to have my head so far up the CardCon artist's ass, Then I pulled out and got Pokemon 10 LV. Now I'm cured.
Warning. Pokemon 10 LV isn't for everyone. May cause mild discomfort. Practices frequent free speech. Says offensive shit.
Yo. I can hear myself. Monitor off. He won't answer back. He did. He actually did. He just dropped one like, I think like an hour ago. Something like that. Something like that. But he basically used like, he had like a template basically, especially when it came to the hook, because he used a like a Eminem beat, the one song that goes, "You can suck my dick if you don't like my shit." He used that, and so he basically had like a template to rap on, basically, which is essentially like a parody. You know, like when Weird Al does a song, he basically already has like all the framework. He just needs to change up the words. Even though the hook was good. For a parody track, the hook was good. How we doing today? What's happening? Ah, fuck. The world is crazy right now. Yo, it's like the world's gone mad. I just been tripping over that whole Charlie Kirk thing that just happened today. You know, people are fucking out of their minds. That's all I gotta say. People are out of their freaking mind. It's wild that you can watch a video of somebody losing their life and they were just alive this morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just such a weird. It's just fucking weird, dude. I don't know how else to say it. I don't know how else to say it. It's weird as shit. It's like a weird, surreal feeling. Not that I had like any relation to the guy or anything like that, but it's fucking weird. Was he liked by the general people? He was a political speaker. He was like a right-wing political speaker, so just to be like sitting at a campus having open discourse and you get assassinated. That's fucking nuts. It's fucking nuts. And people, from what I've seen, there's been screenshots of like people on accounts saying, "Oh, something's gonna happen." Gets a little out of control. But it is what it is. Can't take that shit back now. It's already done. Like, some kids just lost their dad. You know what I'm saying? He was married. He had kids. Not coming back home. And while the whole world, and this is what like trips me out. So while the whole world is like giving their differing views and opinions on it, they gotta, they gotta suffer the loss. Right? I mean, and like, this goes like this type of, these things like go way beyond fucking music. Like, I'll write songs about everything. I'm 100%. I believe in free speech. 110%. Like, there's no limits on speech, but taking someone's life isn't free speech. Even if, like, you could say whatever you want. Like, you could say, I don't care if you say you hope somebody dies or whatever the case may be, but if you actually kill somebody, that's whatever. You're fucked up. You're fucked, bruh. We got some OP12. We got the mysteries. I give it to you good price. It's just absolutely insane. And the news is blowing up, man. And there's people out there like, oh, like they're celebrating. Something wrong with y'all. I don't care. Oh, fuck. Sleeves hit. You just cursed all my sleeve packs. None of these sleeve packs are gonna hit. So Pokey did get the original song stuck in my head though. Now I got an Eminem song stuck in my head again. So you can suck my dick if you don't like my shit. 'Cause I was high when I wrote this. So suck my dick. 2 pills I popped till my pupils swell up like 2 pennies. Clint Eastwood in his mid-20s. Went through my mail and you pulled me like 3 Dragon Ball alts in one package. You're just barely opening mail? Wait a minute. Aw, damn it. Cause I was high when I wrote this, so suck my neck. Gosh damn it. Bro, I was only opening mail on stream, then my son forgot his act right. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's amazing how fast my son could get his grades to go from F's, on up when he's waiting for his new PC that's at my house, you know what I'm saying? Like, I bought him a PC for his birthday, but I told him, I was like, I'm not gonna bring this to you until you get your fucking grades up. I don't know what you think this is. I'm not gonna bring you a device to slack off even more with if you can't get your shit together. And I told him too when I took it over there, I said, better keep your fucking grades up or I'm gonna come retrieve it. I come in here, unplug the whole shit, and just fucking leave you with the cords. I don't give a fuck. Do it again. Start failing one more again. The school year just fucking started, yo. And you're already fucking... No. And he's trying to talk to me like like I'm gonna be convinced by his logic of why he shouldn't care about doing some of his assignments at school. I'm just like, what the fuck, bro? I don't care. Yo, OP12, nice. Yeah. OP12, $6 a pack. If you're interested, $6 a pack. Yeah, it's a little... The world is crazy. The world is crazy. I can't believe it. You got any Pokemon packs? 10. No, not for sale. I just don't get them. I mean, the ones I do get, like, I pay MSRP, so I'm not gonna sell them above that. I just grab those and hold on to them. Journey together. You know what's funny is, like, so people are like, nobody wants Journey Together, right? It's in all the Walmarts, but like there's so many people that are like, oh, we should all buy Journey Together, it's slept on. Let's all buy Journey Together, it's slept on. So whether is it in the stores or not? Like, how is there so many people that don't want it and so many people that do want it at the same time? Ugh. Yeah, gotta teach them responsibility, discipline, accountability, and all that all that BS. That stuff we don't do right now as adults, but we gotta teach our kids how to do it. We already went through it. We don't have to anymore. We don't need responsibility, discipline, and accountability no more. Yeah. All already got the big hit in Destined Rivals, so I'm done with that set. Yeah. It's crazy how much Journey Together is at Walmart. It's almost like if it almost when you see the different videos about it and like it just makes you feel like there's just fucking like pallets of that shit just laying around. And they won't allocate none of it to the good guys who have distro. I'll just continue to. But I think I do know what distro's trying to do by only doing like there's pallets of everything somewhere. Yeah, there is actually. I mean, look at some of these like investor PokeTubers that like have a wall of fucking booster boxes behind it, like booster box cases. Like, you know, they're in the middle of a room that's only got like 4 square feet left in it, and it's wall to wall fucking boxes of Pokemon. And there's so many people like that, and it's just insane. They're just like holding everything. Sell it. Sell it! Let's see what you did. Alright, he said 2 OP12. Which stacks do you want? Let me get bulk. Let me get thick. Oh, you building a deck. Homie wants to build a deck. Alright. Like pick a stack. I got 1 stack upside down. 2 stacks right side up. I don't know how much they were mixed from the person I got them from, but they're there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. All right, just making sure I got 30. I didn't count them. I always buy from this guy, so it's like I just grabbed a bag and hand him his cash. And get it, Gato. Yeah, which stack do you want? You want like 2 from 1 stack, or 1 from left or right stack? 1 from middle, 1 from left, 1 from middle, 1 from right, whatever. Or you just want me to pick? Both left on the upside downs. On the upside down packs. Alright. Let's tear some shit up, folks. Let's tear some shit up. And he said he wants bulk for all of this. All of this. Anyways, I'm not even going to ask because I'm not a One Piece guy, you know, but like, what the fuck is 128 plus 1 types in total? That just sounds like 129. Yo, founder. Hey, there's 128 plus 1 types. Or is plus 1 like a thing? Like, is plus 1 a type of type? I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it. Hold up. Hold up. Alright, we got... Plus 1 is the super special awesome card. Awesome! That looks pretty devious. This guy. Some of these names I don't even feel comfortable trying to pronounce. How do people know the names of all of these? It trips me. You know what? There's fucking like... There's over 1,200 Pokemon. What am I saying? But I don't know all of them. What am I even saying? All right. That looks to be our... Oh. Sakazuki. Let me get you some regular clear sleeves for these. I don't want to put your One Piece into... Anybody see those 3D printed fucking, what do they call it? Rip Buddies or whatever? Like it's a little box where like you can put the sleeves in the bottom and then it's kind of tapered so that the top loaders don't fall all the way to the bottom on top of the penny sleeves. I kind of want opinions. Like, does anybody feel like that's a good idea or just like kind of a lame idea, especially with the number of people that have like 3D printers these days? Some shit, I don't know. Some shit just seems like it's too easy to make rather than try to market it. But never seen that. It's called a Rip Buddy, I think. It's like on TikTok. All right, here we go. Buggy. Rip Buddy, not Buggy. Okay. Here we go. Let me move your hollows up here. All right, come on. I want the first 2 packs to, like, give you something. Super banger. Got Zoro. Rorona. Color of Observation. Hockey. We got Sanji. And all right, cool. We got a secret rare SR, right? We're cooking. We've cooked to some degree. I'm gonna have to flip all these sleeves around. It's bugging me. Whenever I pull them out, they're not the right direction. All right. Well, bulk is bulk. Get the bulk. Gato, you're haven't really opened the set yet. Gato, that's your bag. I had to make sure I was putting it in the right bag. I haven't opened it either. I've opened like almost everything but this so far. And it's been out for not forever, but it's been out for, you know, a little bit. And this is my first time getting my hands on it, so I was wondering, sneaking in to tap the like button. Russ, what's going on? Welcome in. Made you thought I was frozen. Let it go. I was gonna, like I said, that shooting today, that assassination today, kind of fucked me up in the head a little bit. But I was gonna like get home and start writing another diss track, but I don't think it's appropriate. I just like it. I don't know what it is about that. It just took all the fucking like. It just took everything from like all the energy I had. It took all my damn energy. Like, it's just so crazy that we got people, like, sniping each other in this country. Fuck is going on? OP12. Alright, which stack? Same stack? That's what fucked me up, man. Is watching the video, dude. Like, and there's different angles. There's like 40 different angles of video that you can watch it. But like, you just scroll through X and you're gonna see it. And so it's like, now it's like burned in your head. And I just can't stop. It's like replaying in my head. It's like, fuck. That dude was just alive today. You know what I'm saying? Like, he woke up this morning, got ready, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, he expected to get through the day today, and he didn't. That's fucking wild. It's just, and then and because everything's recorded in this world these days, you get like an immediate, you immediately see it. If you didn't see it live, you probably, it's the closest thing to seeing it live. Like, it's just within minutes that people post these videos after it happens. And so it's like, you watched him lose his life. Like, you watched the bullet and you just, like, you saw all that. Insane. You essentially saw a man take his last breaths. A living human. I don't like the world no more, man. I don't think we're headed in the right direction. Buggy. Gonna get your deck built though. Just stay safe out. Keep your fucking eyes open. Like, see, this I always try to tell my girlfriend, I'm like, pay attention, like, to your surroundings, please. Pay the fuck attention. Like, not just like 10 feet ahead of you. Like, you need to be like looking as far as your eyes can see for any sight of danger headed your way. And it doesn't have to be against people. Like when I was driving back from Washington State to Vegas, you know, we drove at like 1 a.m. Started driving, so it was dark out. And the whole time in my mind, like, I felt like I was kind of like manifesting a scenario, and it actually happened. Like, the whole time in my mind, I'm like, okay, so we're up here in Washington. We're driving through a few states where there's a lot of deer that could walk in the road. And I'm driving this big Ford truck, and, you know, we're going above the speed limit, obviously, because we're fucking, you know, we're driving highways, like big empty highways and shit. But I'm just like, I gotta keep my eyes like locked on all fucking sides of the road as far as I could see. And sure as shit, like 3 hours into the drive back, boom, a fucking deer steps out in front of my truck, and I'm like, oh, and I seen it, so I was like already ready to swerve, but I watch out for the car next to me, so I had to like make sure that I was well enough ahead of them to get over into the next lane and kind of hit the brakes a little bit and slow down. And the deer stepped out into my lane that I was in as I was getting out of it. And then it like looked, and then it like backed up. And I was like, son of a bitch. And my partner was in the passenger seat asleep, and he felt like me kind of hit them brakes a little bit and move out of the way. And he was sleeping with like a shirt over his head. And he was like, I was like, whoa, you good? I was like, yeah, there was a deer that walked out in the road. I was like, we're better than good, because I was paying attention and I expected this to happen. And he's like, whoa, okay, all right. And then he went back to sleep. I was like, motherfucker, it's your turn to drive. All right, color of the Supreme King. We got some gold action. And no. We already pulled that. We need variety within this set. You see them glowing eyes, yeah. It's like when you shine a light in your dog's eyes, like at night. Like you can just see their eyes, like it's so weird. One Piece is better than Pokemon at the moment. I could get it, you know what I'm saying? Like I have it. I have more of this than I have Pokemon available. I mean, I have Pokemon available, but, you know, it's not the price that it needs to be. It's for my own personal sealed collection. So. Alright, come on. Better be a banger in here. I went through this set. I think yesterday I went through this set on TCG Player just to kind of get an idea of like overall values and how many like, you know, upper tiered hits there could be in here. It's got a decent amount. It doesn't have like the most expensive, very top card, you know what I'm saying? Like the manga. But it does have a lot of high values in it. So that's what I'm trying to hope we could kind of pull something. All right, Slam Gibson. That's funny. I work with a guy named Gibson. All right, here we go. Vin Smoke Sora. Hey, by the way, Daddy Ranch. Welcome in. I say the same thing to my kid's mom. Pay attention. Keep your eyes peeled, please. Just, and some people are just that way. Like, they just don't look very far ahead. So, you know, don't be afraid to tell people like that you noticed or like that. Don't be afraid to tell them to pay, like, try to pay attention, please. Because, like, that shit could save their life. Like, if you're constantly telling them to pay attention, they're going to start doing it. Like, if you notice they're not the type to, like, look both ways when they're turning. Jay Shooty! What's the next verse of, when's the next verse of Sick World drop? I have 2 disses out. I have Sick World and I have Anybody is the second song. And then Pokey just responded to it. So I got to sit down and give it a good listen. I listened to it in the car, but I was at the auto parts store and I was like doing shit. I was looking for shit. So, but I got to really like sit down and give it a good listen. What's my weight? I don't know. Step on a scale. I'm just kidding. You extra thick and juicy, boy. You thick and juicy. Let me tell you what you weigh. You're 9.2 ounces. 9.2. You should be good though. I can ship that out. You should be good with the normal $6 shipping. It's just because you're close enough to where like that variation in shipping price between everybody, it gives me a little bit of room with that $6 to kind of like, you know, go overweight a little bit, or, you know, if I got to ship to people that are a lot further away in the States. He says he wrote it himself. He said him and his brother or whatever used to be SoundCloud rappers, like when they were young. But, I don't know. Nah, I'm still gonna send it to you, bro. I don't give a fuck if it's too high. You're you're an OG around here, man. There's certain levels of respect that come with OGs. You know what I'm saying? Hey, ChatGPT, rewrite this. But see, this is how you could like you can tell like ChatGPT rhymes because they're very like da 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 da. It doesn't know how to like. It doesn't know how to do like entendres. It doesn't know how to do double entendres. It doesn't really know. And you would know if you tried it because I've tried to put like compare my raps to like I try to compare my raps to like ChatGPT raps. Like I'll have ChatGPT or Grok write raps. They're terrible at it. And like it's just so basic. They use so many basic rhyme words. It just sucks. Like you can't build a story in ChatGPT. Like if you have to feed it so much information to get it to make it good bars, you might as well do the bars yourself. Because otherwise they're just gonna come out trash. Apache. That's funny because I'm Apache, Native American. Brian absolutely cooked you, bro. I mean, it's a subjective thing. It's whatever. It depends on how hard you want to listen to music. Like, if you're a real rap fan, you know the difference between me and him. If you're just like some other Nebraska white kid that's like, you know, never had much culture and your chicken is unseasoned, you're gonna think Pokémon did better than me. And if you're not good at like very intricate rhyme schemes and you like simplicity, and that's what kind of like tickles your eardrum, then of course you're gonna feel like he may have beat me. But when it comes to like actually putting a lot more thought, wait, you got dissed? Yeah. So me and Pokey NE have done like 2 tracks each. Pokey NE better watch out or he will get a suntan. That's what I'm saying. Like you already let like his opinion of like that bar shape your opinion of that bar. So like you didn't have an opinion before he gave you one. So so that's why like it's really tough to, especially when you're already like a fan of his or something like that, to like have an unbiased opinion of like both tracks. And when it comes down to like even like cadence and things like that, that can make or break how people feel about a song. Now, like if your cadence and like the way you deliver bars is, it feels like it came from like a 5-year-old, I think mayo is spicy, don't judge. No, I'm just saying like this Pokemon's viewers are not hardcore rap listeners. I can almost guarantee it in like 98% of occasions. Okay. I do appreciate the hustle though. It's great clickbait. It gets the public moving into your YouTube channel. I mean, I don't even care. Like I don't even want like his viewers to come and watch me. Cause if they're fans of his, they're definitely not going to be fans of mine. We have like 2 completely different views about this hobby. All right. And I've always held those views, and I will always hold those views. And I have always, you know, cut my margins down so that other people can enjoy this fucking hobby. These other people don't want to do that. They just want to keep charging, and you could make all the arguments you fucking want. I don't give a shit. You could say, oh, well, distro's raising prices. They don't do it on most first waves, and even sometimes on their second wave, they don't raise prices on a lot of these people, especially if you're a high tier account. A lot of distributors have tiers. If you're a low tier person, you get no allocation. If you're a high tier person like Pokémon is, you get a lot of allocation. Even if his first run was at regular, like let's say $93 for a booster box, which is what even my buddy gets. If you get $93 for a booster box and you still sell it for $230 or $250, you're a jackass. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying y'all have to hate dude, but I don't think he belongs within the same space of Pokemon YouTubers that are out here making videos about people beating each other up at the stores and, you know, packing their cart full of products while a little kid watches. That's the same fucking thing, hence the name Apache. I'm a scalper. I made that joke in my song. I use the Apache language. That's why that's why I said Nika-a-a. That means I'll cut you. In Apache. And so it's basically, and then I say the scalping's, you know, my version of scalping is different. Still can't get a 2-cent fish. TC guy. TCG. Still can't get a 2-cent fish. I don't want a 2-cent fish. Can't read either. Isn't investing? No. Because if a product is still in print, it shouldn't be sold at like out of print prices. That's the thing. That's why I said, like, I'm a capitalist. I hold shit. If you're gonna sit on it for years, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's still risk involved in waiting years for a cost to go up. There's no risk involved in a product that you know will sell because it's brand new. Everybody wants it. There's no risk in that. You buy it from the supplier, you sell it for a fair price, and you're good. If you want to make extra money, you keep about, you know, like 5 to 10 cases, depending on how much allocation you get. You keep 5 cases, put them in storage, and sell the rest at MSRP. People act like this is like a hard concept to understand, but I scalp it from the kids at Kmart still exists where you're at. Also, gas stations are a gold mine. Fuck no, I went to a gas station. Them motherfuckers were trying to charge me $12 for Destin Rivals. I grabbed 4 packs and I was like, hey, I took them up. They rang up over almost $60. I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, is that for all of them? They were like, hold on, let me check. Oh yeah, it's 12 something. I was like, nah, never mind. I'll pass. I don't need it that bad. I don't need it that bad. And that's what people also need to realize. Like, if you're going to pay scalper prices, like, you need to recognize that you don't need it that bad. Come on. Let it go. Just buy the singles. Singles are always going to be less than what it costs you to pull everything from sealed products. So why not just buy the collection? DR is 6 USD for a sleeve at our gas station. Australia? Hello. Crocky. I got... How did... No, you guys got to get your stuff from here too, right? You guys don't have printing facilities? So yeah, if all English sets are coming from the US, could you imagine how much they're fucking... The impersonations. I ain't the best at impersonations. Like I said, I got... Some of these guys won't show you shit. I will. These guys don't show you anything. Ugh. me see if I can get this on the screen correctly. Properties. Let me see. Ah, you bitch. You bitch. Okay. So here's a distributor website ordering page, right? So you got Black Bolt booster bundles, White Flare booster bundles, and here, I mean, they're out of stock, but they're $405 for a case of 25. $405 for a case of 25 booster bundles, all right? So, 405 divided by 25, right? That's like 16 bucks. $16.20. And dudes are out here with distro selling them for almost 60. They will be $60 after tax. From websites like pokene.com. So, you know, and he's got a big ass account with distro. If he's a 7-figure business or whatever the fuck, his account is huge. So there could be even more discounts or whatever, even if they only did it for that price on a first run, on a first wave of drops. You know what I'm saying? Like all the pre-order shit. Even if that was the price for his pre-order, that's going to be his biggest orders. The second orders are always smaller. So even if they raise the price on those, a majority of his profit comes from that first wave anyways. So, you know, it's not even really a good argument to say, well, distro keeps raising prices on the second and third wave, which are the smallest. You will never get, well, I won't say never, but most times you won't get the same amount on a second and third wave of ordering that you did on the first. Because clearly a majority of the stock goes out. Ooh, 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 ooh. Do you take card? Like credit card? No, I don't have a website. Honestly, I don't plan on getting one yet. Because, so the thing is, like, if I do website, I have to pay all the fees and all that type of stuff. And that's a part of the problem. And on payment apps like Cash App, Zelle, all that type of stuff, PayPal, I don't have to file taxes until I pass $20,000 in sales. So, you know, if I do a website, they're definitely going to send me a thing no matter what I do. Whether I make, you know, if I start taking credit card payments and stuff like that, then I kind of get stuck having to file taxes on it. Whereas, like I said, I'm not trying to make like super big margins on any of this shit. I put so much money into the mystery pools and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. But someday, like when I start doing card shows and shit, I might do card payments. I might just open up a website or do something like that. And unless, yeah, nah, I still wouldn't. I don't like having to, because a business license is expensive anyways. It's too much. It's too much. But if you could pay card through PayPal or whatever, connect bank through PayPal, that would be your best bet. Are you able to get to any shops while on the road? I've looked into a couple, but like they're not. This is what's tough, man. Small towns are not like Vegas. Like I could go to so many card shops here. But again, like even out of state, like I checked one out in Washington. And it just, you're better off going to the vending machines and hoping you get something. Take it easy on them, 10. Lurkin Lowry, peace out, brother. I had more luck at the dang vending machines in small towns. Like if you go to a small town and you can find the vending machines online, or like say you go to small town Washington State, like where they have Fred Meyer, you're gonna find a vending machine in there. And they have an electronics section where they sell stuff too. So you got two opportunities to find cards at MSRP. A lot of the smaller card shops, even in small towns, they're too expensive. Did his fans really say? Yeah, there was like a few people that are like, call the cops. But these people, like, they don't, even like Shiny Vert, he was like, oh, he threatened to kill him. I didn't threaten to kill him at all. I don't know if you understand the context of words, but like a fictitious scenario of shooting somebody isn't a threat to kill somebody. A threat to do that is to say, I'm going to. Like, that's a threat. A threat is to say, I'm going to come find you and do something to harm you. I didn't say that one time. Even like when I said it makes me want to, right? The context of it makes me want to doesn't mean I'm going to. It makes me want to, as in like, that's it. I would love to, you know what I'm saying? Like burn you like a suntan. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to. So, like I said, these guys get a lot of shit mixed up. That's why, like, I find it so hard to watch, like, the reaction. Like, Shiny Vert did a reaction between me and Pokieani's first two songs. And he's like, oh, some of these don't make sense. And, like, the thing is, bro, you don't, like, put any deep thought into anything. And then he goes on to say, oh, well, you sell mystery. I don't sell mystery packs, bro. I sell mystery pulls, first off. And they're $4. And then he was like, mystery packs have that, that scammer connotation to them. And then you go to shinyvert.com and he's got, I shit you not, like 25 different mystery options. Like all these different tiers of like, you could get like the low $7 fucking little shitty, ultra rares and all that type of shit for $7. That's the lowest one, all the way to $500 mystery boxes. It's like, yes, that is not the same thing as a $4 mystery where I don't have all my hits, like, mixed into different groups. Like, if you want slabs, you got to get the $40 and up, if you want to get slabs. But if you want raw cards, you can stick to the fucking, the $29.99 and lower. That's what, like, is scammy, and that's your shit, not mine. Tiny burp. I love my freedom. Do you got a bubble Mew? I don't have one. I pulled one. Who did I pull? It was for fucking, it was for Horde, wasn't it? I pulled one for Horde. I'm pretty sure that's who it was who got it, right? I love this dysfunctional Pokemon family. At the end of the day, though, like, I'm probably gonna write another one as soon as things cool down with like I said, that whole Charlie Kirk thing kind of bothered me a little bit today. So like I've been like in like a really like declined mood. You pulled me a Dragonite Alt-Art from Evolving Skies that one time. Yeah, I remember that too. I remember not for Marcella. If I did, I pulled 2 of them. I know for a fact the person that I pulled a Bubble Mew for, one of them was a male. And then I pulled like 6 or 7 of the Charizard V Alt-Arts. That's a lot. I don't think I did pull one for Marcella, though. You pulled me the Black Zard from Paldean Fates, too. Black Zard. The Carnage Zard. And then I pulled this recently for myself. Hold on, let me pull out the Flex box. This is the Flex box. All right. You see that? That there Chinese Pikachu. People call it a Gengar card. I kind of like calling it a Gengar card because that's why everybody wants it. And then 2 days later, I pulled this. The Flex box. And that, the amount of product I bought to pull these 2 cards, let's see, 180, $205. Right? No, $225 in product to pull those. I got the Gluteus Pikachu EX. I didn't pull that. I just bought it out of with a collection. I don't think there's anything else too insane in here. But they tell me I'm broke. I have these. I have all 3 of the CD promos. But then I have this one with the Bulbasaur stamp as well. That's raw. Same art. Same everything. Just one has a Bulba stamp. And then I have this bad boy I picked up too. I bought this off of somebody. Much better shape than the one I already have. I won't flex too much on you. The Gengar alt is in English? Yes. One Piece is better for obvious reasons. The story. The never-ending story. Come to think of it. Shoo! The milkers. Yeah, there's milkers. It's like the reason people buy Playboy magazine. Right? The stories. They got good stories in there. 2 reasons. Twin Peaks. Sometimes they're not identical twins. One hangs low. One staring off to the left. Have you seen the OP13 cards yet? They are nice. I have to take a look. If I knew about OP back then and they had cards, I'd be all in with OP, not gonna lie. No, like I remember One Piece like from a long time ago, and I was like, man, just there's too much going on for my busy brain. I'll space the dude. I have this problem at work, right? My boss is trying to tell me what to do, right? And I'm over here like within 2 seconds, I'm no longer listening to this motherfucker. Like my brain is like all over the place just thinking about random shit. And then he's like, "You got that?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then I go and try to figure out the fuck I was supposed to do. My sister-in-law had reduction. Said her twins are cross-eyed now. Why? Hey, you know what? Never mind. There's a lot of weird family stories, I guess, in every family. But how those get around the dinner table, I have no idea. Sometimes. As her twins are cross-eyed. Reduction. That heavy, huh? It's like I can't take the backache no more. I can't take it no more. Get these things off of me. I wonder what the evolutionary purpose was for, for them to grow that fucking big. Like, was that like, did that make us, our primitive being, like, royalty? Elephantitis got me down. At least you could have both in your mouth at the same time. Oh, man. I gotta go shower. I'll be on the lookout for the next diss track. I love a good beef. Tupac versus Biggie. Death Row versus Bad Boy. Pokemon 10LV versus Brian. Yeah, it's definitely something. I have to get my mind right again before I can start making another track, but I almost felt a little flicker when I was like kind of listening to his last diss track on me. 1 week till me birthday, but no plans. By the way, Henri, are you still at the same address? I might have to ship you out, buddy. It's like 50 Cent versus Ja Rule. I feel like your street name was like the name of like a scary movie. Trying to remember it off the top of my head. $0.10. I'd probably get sued for that name because there's a gaming company, 10 Cent. They'd probably send me a cease and desist. I think 10 Cent was sued. 10 Cent. I think they were sued recently, actually. Scented. Well, I could be a rapper for fucking Bath and Body Works. 10 Cent. Get 10 cents. Get some candles. Get some lotion. Get some soaps. 10 cent. Hella cheap. So you can suck my See, people would have talked shit if I would have did something like that though, you know what I'm saying? Like if I would have just like used the entire flow, not just the beat, but the entire flow of Eminem, like a specific flow for that specific song as a template for a diss track, I think I would have gotten made fun of if I would have done that. So like there's a handicap. You know what? Like some people get a handicap for the things that they do. Which is fine. I mean, like I said, he's definitely not a rapper. So if he's got to use certain tools, I guess, to do the best he can, I don't mind it. He tried his darndest. And to be honest with you, like I didn't try at all. Like I wrote both disses while I was driving. And then recorded them when I got home. When you go in a diss rap battle, you can't let words hurt you. No, you can't. 100%. At least from the era of rap that I come from. So like a lot of these people, they act so fucking, they're clutching their pearls. You know what I'm saying? Yo, the Pokey Dawn, what's cracking? When these people hear my style of rap, like, well, at least one of my styles of rap, which is the more horrorcore side of rap, it's a subgenre of fucking rap. Horrorcore is a subgenre of a few different genres of music. When I get into my horrorcore shit, like, it's too much for some people in today's society. Just chilling. How are you doing today? Oh, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Just a little shocked at the way things are going in this country, you know? With people getting gunned down at friggin', you know, public discourse settings. It's just crazy. But back to the rap. Yeah, my genre is sometimes a little bit too hardcore, but I come from an era of hip hop where there was like literally, it's still that way, but it's not exposed to everybody. I have that same hat. I got the shirt. I need another one though, because the collar, there's a hole here. You see that? You know how girls have that fucking, those shirts like that? Yeah, but my rap is still that way. Like underground rap and battle rap is still like pretty, it's 100% open. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. Some of these people that are just like casual listeners, they don't get that. They don't get it at all. They're just like, call the cops. Call the cops. He said some violent shit. Or Pokey, let me play some puppies so it'll kind of calm some of you guys down while we listen to it. What the fuck? That's when I knew what I was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with a small town boy. This dude he probably hadn't seen black people till he was like in his 20s. Got me fucked up. Which is funny because you Pokeballer Mike's from Nebraska too. But Pokeballer Mike's a friend of mine. But even the title's a bar. The title of my diss track is a bar. Like anybody, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll take on anybody. Plus it's a NE's body. Like I bodied him. It's fucking, even the title's double entendre. Triple. I've been waiting for PBM to just do a verse. He's been teasing a verse for like since 2021. He's been teasing a verse, and I have yet to see one. And I'm like waiting for it, totally waiting for it. At this point, he has to do a verse at like Walmart or wherever he goes. He has to like spit a rap in Walmart when he does his like weekly hunts for fucking Pokemon and shit. He's got to drop a verse at Walmart now because he's there all the time. He's there. He even knows the freaking restock guy by name. But yeah, OP12, I might start selling the manga packs back there because I see that they're like the market price for a sleeve booster is like $10, over $10, almost 11. I'm thinking about just selling them for $6 as well. The Dragon Ball manga 01s. just to piss everybody off because they think like, oh, you're trying to make money too. Yeah, it's not as much as you greedy bastards. Of course I want to make money. Who the fuck don't? But like, to what extent do you like give up your moral ability to friggin' like, oh, I don't feel like I'm scamming my customers. Are you on Insta? Yes, I am. Let me show you my password. Let me show you my login info. So you can not. It's basically all Pokemon 10 LV with an underscore at the end. Cause I was high when I wrote this, so my dear. 2 pills I pop till my pupils swell up like 2 pennies. I'm Clint Eastwood in his mid-20s. It's like that. Yeah, I'm on there. Shoot me a message. Let me see. Hold on, someone's hit me up. Anybody know a guy named Richard Jeffries? Oh, this guy's got a check mark. He's probably like trying to sell me shit. Target, pretty sure scalpers get to the stuff right on delivery day because I rarely see anything there too. I went on a thing the other day. I went to a Target. I almost didn't even look at the shelves. I looked under the shelves. Me and my son were just walking around the whole store, like lifting up shelves wherever there wasn't like too much shit on the shelf to just see if we could find something. Unfortunately, that Target we didn't, but I found stuff. Not if you know someone. I can always buy out the whole shelves, and I never do. Yeah, I could do that, but my area Walmart is a joke. Didn't you already say that there's like almost no... Was it you that said there was no vending machines near you? I would honestly... So here's how I do vending machines. So I'll walk in the store. I'll check the vending machine. Right? It says sold out. I'll walk in. buy a drink. By the time like I walk around the store and pay for my drink and come back out, I check the screen again because that gives it like, you know, a good 5 minutes to reset the screen and all that shit. If still I don't see anything, then I just fucking leave. I don't have a shop near me. My broke ass couldn't buy out any store. Barely lucky if I spend $50 to $100 if I'm lucky. I got this magazine that had Team Rocket 3-card pack on it at the grocery store. Oh yeah, they have those with the little Destined Rivals little mini packs. What's up, Minifig? Speaking of mini, we got Minifig in the building. I have. Well, Angel has a sealed collection of those mini packs. I got these magazines back there. I found the Arcanine one, and I was like, fuck, I gotta get that, because Arcanine was supposed to be a legendary. Right? Wasn't he supposed to be a legendary? Still no vending machines near me in my area. Baytown, Texas. Yeah, so it was you. Yeah, because I remember you saying you'd have to go to Texas to find it. As much as I've driven for work now, I feel like driving to the next state over is a cakewalk. I've driven 20 fucking hours. Non-stop. Except for gas, of course. But I've done that more than once now. I've driven 14 hours, 20 hours, both ways, multiple times. I've driven to fucking Wyoming, Washington, Portland, to Denver. I've been to more states than I've ever been in my entire life. In these freaking like 3 months that I've been working. That's crazy. That's craziness. But I'll be honest with you, the job's kind of wearing on me. I'm not gonna lie, the job is wearing on me. Not only like it's the jobs are starting to slow down, which is pissing me off, because that means that very few people are going out, which means that you get less hours. Right? So you work less hours, you're in the shop all week instead of traveling. You don't get any per diem. You know, your hours are drastically less. There's no OT. It's just fucking base pay 40 hours. And I'm like, this ain't it, bro. Keep keeping me here. The closest shop I have is only a few thousand miles away. Homie caught a L, trainer Edwin. You wish, bruh. You fucking wish. Just judging by your name alone, the fact that you're swinging from Pokey Annie's nuts, but he talks shit about people who wear like Pokemon merch. You seem like the type of person that does cosplay. So Pokey Annie would be talking shit about you, and then you're gonna swing from his nuts at the same time. So fix that issue first. That's all I want. That's it. He's dropped 2 tracks. You ain't here fronting for the life. I don't even understand what the fuck you're saying, Edwin. Guess he's new here. He's dropped 2 tracks. So did I. We both dropped 2 tracks. I don't know if you know that. This is what's funny is like these people have like horse blinders on. Like they walk around like barely hearing the songs and barely paying attention to what's going on, but they feel like they have an opinion. Thinking that you are a rapper, I am. I've been a rapper for a long ass time. And I always will be one. And I don't need a dork like you telling me that I'm not, because I've made tracks with people. Like I've featured on songs with people. I have a Pokemon song. Like an actual Pokemon song about Pokemon, not dissing anybody. Big Dog grew up in the slums. Yeah. I kind of did. I'm featured, cuh. He's not afraid to say words. You're probably one of those guys that was like, call the cops. He threatened you. Let me check your comment history. No cops cut. Do it. I've been working on my human trainer binder. You know what, Minifig? Let me get your stuff. I'll message you tomorrow. I'm gonna put this shit out so I can take it with me when I go to work, and then I'll bring it to you. I have an urge to bitch slap this distro pets lover boy. I'm lame as fuck on YouTube. Well, we know. Your name's Trainer Edwin. I knew a scammer named Edwin, but I only knew his name because I doxed his ass from a fucking Facebook marketplace post. Even though he wasn't using his real name, he used his real phone number. I looked up his phone number, found his real name, found his address, found the vehicle, his license plate, showed up at his house. His dad said he was a piece of shit, told him to come outside to get his ass beat, and he was inside the house going, "I'm not coming out." If that's the guy from Facebook, I'm not coming. I was like, come on, man. He didn't scam me for a lot, but like at the time, $100 was a lot. But he still needed to get his ass beat, and he probably still lives there because, yeah, you know those types. Like they live with their parents forever. You gotta still live there. That was the type of house, like, you know, like the junkyard yards where people leave all kinds of cars and parts in their yard. Like those people never move out till they die. I'm glad I'm living this honestly. What made you make the song? I just don't agree with, like, I'm not saying Pokey can't exist, but he shouldn't exist within the space that we occupy as collectors and shit like that. Like he's pushed his way into the collector space as an online seller with very little overhead cost, with distribution access, and he charges the same, if not more, than scalpers charge on the marketplace on his website. And it's like I said, I showed this. I'll show it again. I'll show you distribution. Like, I'll show you first wave distribution costs for booster bundles of black and white, and I guarantee you he got it for the same price, because this is from a mid-tier account, not like a high tier like his account. So his account is big. So this is, I already turned off the fucking, hold on, let me redo the focus real quick. All right. So this is Black Bolt White Flare booster bundles from Distro. This is a case of 25. It's $405. So a case of 25 booster bundles of Black Bolt White Flare, they're $405 each from Distro. All right, you do the division on that, that's $16.20 each. For somebody like him to get them for that price and then sell them for $60 is absolutely absurd. Well, that's why you don't buy it. To say that, oh, well, my local card shop charges even more than he does, doesn't justify his pricing. And it definitely doesn't justify that card shop's pricing. It's absolutely insane. For either of those, basically you're just pointing at two wrongs. And what's the rest of the saying? It doesn't make a right. So it doesn't justify, oh, well, you know, Pokémon's cheaper than... I could go on eBay and post a fucking booster bundle for $300, and then all of a sudden everybody's going to be like, oh, well, Pokémon's prices are fair now. That makes no fucking sense. I'm telling you, go to Facebook Marketplace. I don't know how big your town is, but here in Vegas, I can find any product that he sells cheaper. It's not going to be MSRP cheaper, but I can find it less than him. And these are the scalpers that actually scalp at the store. You live in a big, Pittsburgh. Yeah, there should be plenty of people out there selling shit. You could probably find it locally cheaper than what he sells it for. You just got to look for the right listings. Especially if it's if there's a dip in that specific set's market, like surging sparks. Like if you find a dip in that market, buy it locally, because somebody's going to be selling it for less. Always got a righteous rock on me. You mean Pokemon level 10? I'm not sure who 10 is. Queso Fresco. Daddy Ranch. The Righteous Stone. Crack Rocks. But, like I said, that's all I'm saying. I don't think he belongs in this space because people... because the same people that come to bat for Poké also talk shit about scalpers who charge the same price as him for their products. So that means they are hypocrites. Right there. All the card shops are over market within a 40-mile radius. I'm not saying hit up the card shops. I'm saying go to like OfferUp or Facebook Marketplace. I know there's some shady people on there, but it's not that hard to find out who's a piece of shit and who's not when it comes to people who sell. A lot of the guys will have a good, decent history. I would never buy off of somebody who doesn't have any review ratings. I wouldn't buy off of any account that's, less than 5 years old. And, and they have to have plenty of sales. Once you get to that point, then you just look through all that and you'll find okay deals. Still, I won't buy it personally, even from the marketplace, because I just don't need it that bad. I'm not gonna die if I don't get these sets, especially if they're more than what it costs to get the cards from the set. If you're priced out of a sealed set, just buy the singles. Come on, people. It just makes more sense. If you're concerned about buying products so that you can build a master set, then buy the set. Buy the singles. Save up money, buy the singles instead of saving up money to buy a booster box. Buy the singles, because for the price of opening however many booster boxes it takes to get every hit, you could buy a master set like 10 times over of any set versus the sealed product. And that's what's funny about the market is like these single prices are not a representation of the market price of sealed product whatsoever, or vice versa. It's like, how can I buy the singles for less than it would take me to buy the sealed product and get all the hits? So then that means that the sealed product is not worth buying. I guess when you look up the channel, it'll say check out channel or check out community page. Rancher, I got a community on YouTube yesterday. Go to channel. I'm already subbed. Shorts, live, posts. Here's where you can start discussions with me or just simply ask me any questions. Feel free to share anything. All right. Anything. You said anything. What you packing? All right. You better tell me too, because you said you'll answer it. Don't. Don't back out on me now. What you packing, bro? Let me throw the little that little squeaky chew. All right, put everything back into focus, and that's how that channel got banned. Oh, looks like the Pokédon is no more. What you packing, baby boy? What you packing, baby boy? This is so weird. You know how gay you get with coworkers? That's kind of like what's starting to happen on here. Let me show you. Check my shorts. Check my shorts tab. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. All right, minifig. I got this. Did you need anything else, minifig? Oh yeah, I wanted to give you some sleeves. I got boatloads of sleeves. I just don't know which ones I want to give you. Those are top loaders. Where the fuck are all those sleeves that I had? Clap back. What's in the works, G? I dropped 2 songs already. I don't know. I feel like if I rap like too well, people aren't gonna understand the bars. That's what I hate about like rapping for like normal people. Like you have to like limit yourself, because if you rap way too complicated for people to understand all those bars, like everything flies over their head. They're like, I don't that doesn't make sense. It's almost like you have to become a mainstream rapper. You know how they always dumb down mainstream music? Kind of like how Pokémon's like, your mom's a whore. Okay. And then like, you know, people are like, oh! But like, did you say it in a clever way? Like there's clever ways to say that. But just to be like, oh, you know, you're poor, your mom's a whore. Okay. Sweet, dude. I guess. Why don't you rap properly and I'll react? I mean, yeah, that could work. Where the fuck are my other sleeves at? Or why is... I'll just pick some from up here. I don't give a shit. Let's see. Here, I'll give you these sleeves. And I kind of like the Charmander ones. I'm going to have to keep those. And I'll give you some 151s too. But I like the Charmander ones from Obsidian Flames, to be honest with you. So I got to keep those because I didn't get a lot of Obsidian. So we'll put that with your stuff. Nursery rhymes. Yeah, it's like rabbit in a hat with a bat and a cat, like in a 6'4" Impala. Even though that's a dope ass song. For the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was cool at the time. If they were to release that now, I don't know if it would fly. But, like, it's just... Hit him with MGK. What, like, sing a song? Sing like, a boy band song? In a Von Dutch t-shirt? And some high water denim jeans? Some high water acid wash denim jeans? I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. Like that was like as basic as rap gets. Right? Damn, don't hate on Skee-Lo. I'm not hating on him. It was good for the time that it came out. But nice, thanks for the sleeves. And then I gotta still get your binder too. I have a couple binders that I emptied out. I'll look at them and see if they're good. Kendrick his ass. People don't even understand what Kendrick was saying and half the shit he said. It was to the point where people were making up meanings to some of his bars. And it's like, no, that's not what it was. Because you could do that too. Like, you could find meaning in anything after it's made. Well, if you don't know, you don't know. That's fucking hot in here. Oh. Don't forget I got these beauties. Hold on. These weren't in my flex box. These weren't in my flex box. But let me bust these out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is my, by far, the best Lugia art there has ever been. There's nothing been more realistic looking than this Lugia. Just from the fucking bubbles and the water, it's just so, it's so realistic. Add to the flex box. But I'm broke. I'm broke. You don't you also got a Lugia voice action Lugia from 2000 in the box too? Voice action Lugia? That's not from the epic battle figure that's back there. Oh, you guys can't see it. Hold up. That one's not from 2000. I don't have another. I have a smaller Lugia figure in the box, but it's not from 2000 either. I don't even know where the fuck it's at. Open that damn One Piece. I got that Charizard box right there. Nobody liked those. I got one. I got these jumbos too. I got the jumbos. I got the Jumbreon and Darkrai. I've got this Jumbo Legend. Palkia and Dialga. I've got all these. Look, I'm flexing my my promos. Look at this. Promo flex. How much to sell it? I ain't selling it. How much did I pay for it? It came with a collection. Was this my crimped one? Oh no, it's not. I have one. Huh. Look at them Greninjas, baby. Well, if it isn't Rap Clapper 10, I still got a few Greninjas. I gave away like 100 Greninjas. Good gracious. Had I kept them, I'd have probably like, what, $3,000 in Greninjas? I think there's more promos somewhere. I gotta have more promos somewhere sealed. What's in here? Oh yeah, I got these ones too. Got all these Mimikyus. The fuck is that doing in there? 10. Did you keep JP promos? No, I didn't get a whole lot of Japanese promo stuff. If I did, it was like something I'd buy for myself. I still think I have more promos somewhere else. Just have to find them. Yo, feller, Chris. Love the Snorlax promos. I'm waiting until those are $100 each. I'm gonna pay off my car. You should get one of those McDonald's promo Pika. I thought about it, maybe. But, I mean, I guess it's like a $30 investment, right? To get a couple of those, to get like, I don't know, get like 4 of them maybe and put them away. Got work in a few hours. I was going to text you earlier and ask you about work. It's Pikachu eating a hamburger. Cheddar, aren't hamburgers illegal where you're at? The only promo I have is the Mimikyu. You guys gonna have the whole community rapping disses to each other, bro? Hey, it is what it is. Let's see what kind of talent we could dig out of the community. Like, you know, there's always somebody that doesn't think they can rap until they start rapping. You know what I'm saying? And then some people will just pick that shit up. Like, I've been rapping my whole life, but there's people that have like just barely started and like gotten better, and you know, they rap better than I do. Get the steam out. It's a necessity. That's why I write raps most of the time, is to just kind of like get shit off, get shit out, get off. It's to get off on myself. I can't rap. Like I said, not everybody can, but there's people that are like sleepers. You know what I'm saying? They're like sleepers. I go to the toilet to get shit out. Shit out. I also got this too. It's sealed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The military, thank you. Thank you. I've got that. It's sealed. Oh man, the lighting's so fucking bad. The lighting is so bad. But Cinderace, Lapras, Terapagos. I mean, these kind of promos are dope. Like these full art gold and, you know, with the rainbow border promos, those are sick. Anyway, we go stick those with the rest of them. And like, look, see, like, I could just reach over here and I just got promos laying around. Like, they're all over my room. Just got extra promos everywhere. I'm gonna have to go gold digging. Thanks so much for everything. I'm going to bed. Had a long day. All right, minifig. Flexing. We flexing on them. We flexing on them. I thought I did. You know what's funny though is I didn't think Pokemon was gonna do a second one. Be honest with you. So at least he did that. Also, these are for sale, $100 each, y'all. I got 3 of them. I got 3 available. $100 on the Hershey's Pokemon. No guarantee that they will get to you intact, unmelted, but $100 each, guys. Grab that deal. Grab that deal. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah. But yeah. Oh yeah, but yeah. Let me check orders. The OP12 is $6 a pack. Pokédon sent me the pickles. Boys jerking the gherkin. Jerkin the gherkin. No orders. So I'll have OP12. I'm gonna get some more of this as well. I've already got I'm at least 9 more packs. So at least man. Fella just read a nursery rhyme and you'll be rapping in no time. No, uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. How much does your mom charge for a Blastoise? It's okay, a Wigglytuff would do you. Also, can you let her know I have a Caterpie and not Gallardos? Would that help? Cheapen the price. I don't need a Lickitung. I just need prices. Fucking guy. Oh man, people leaving comments now like they're trying to like be creative with Pokemon names, but this is I still give it a like and a thumbs up. I give every comment a like and a thumbs up. It don't fucking matter how corny that shit was. What are these, Chat GPT? It's not even that, dude. It's like, how much does your mom charge for a Blastoise? Like, that doesn't like even go with the sentence. You're just adding random Pokemon like into a sentence, thinking that it means something. I don't know. It's okay. A Wigglytuff would do. You also can let her know I have a Caterpie. And I just don't get that. Well, the Caterpie, I guess. That one kind of makes sense. Let her know I have a Caterpie. But that was a direct line stolen from Pokienie's first song. Help cheapen the price. I don't need a Lickitung. I just need prices for the others. Let me know. What the fuck? It's almost hard to read. Like, it's it's so difficult to try to read this shit. Like, you feel like you're the stupid person. But it's just so poorly written that it's almost embarrassing. But I still give you a thumbs up for A for effort. A for effort, little buddy. Ba 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 ba. La 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 la. Wait up. Hold up. Wait up. Hold up. Wait up. Where? Do-do. 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 It's not ratata. It's ratata. Ratata. There was an early instance where they did say like ratata in the Pokédex, but every other instance after that has been ratata. It's retarda. um, I'm trying to rap, don't judge. I want to Garbador your mom's ass. I want to ride on her cheeks. That's better than the comment. That's for sure. That's better than that comment I read. Giving you fuel, bro. Man. But yeah. It is getting late. I want to kind of go to bed. It's hot in this room. I want to chill. So we'll probably call it a stream. We're gonna raid the Rodney, Mr. Roche and friends. We're gonna raid them. I want you to go over there, be nice. Let's raid Pokey. Is he live? If he was live, that'd be fucking hilarious. I was gonna change it. I was about to go change it. Nah, let's go raid road. Let's go ride Roche. Give him a good what for, huh? Appreciate y'all coming through though. Head over there, show some love. Smash the like button over there. And we'll see you on the next stream. Probably tomorrow. Alright. Peace out. Bye.